Good afternoon, guys. It is a hot day. I know here in Guyana we just have two seasons, either wet season or dry season, but this would be what the temperate people might want to say summer heat. Yeah, that's what it is. It's very hot, but regardless of weather, I'm loving it. I am loving the relaxation at the moment. It's just I'm out here, the silence, the sea, just something about the sea just always suits me. I just want to encourage somebody today from Isaiah 55. Isaiah 55 starts with God calling out to people and he's saying, hey, come all who are hungry and eat, come and get stuff to eat and drink. In other words, come satisfy your needs and you don't have to have money to do this. You know, um, Sun's in my eyes a lot. I need to protect them. Yes, and so he was saying, hey, listen, you don't have to have money, you don't have to, come and bring anything, just come. I am here. I'm going to supply all those needs. I'm going to meet you halfway or more than halfway because he's saying, um, come without money. And then he goes on and he talks about restoring you. He talks basically about fulfilling all aspects of your needs. And he's saying that this is not something that you gotta come and give to get. I'm offering you. I am God and I could meet all these needs. I am the source of all these things, of happiness, of peace, of comfort. And I'm willing to give this to you. Just come. And then he says, seek me while I may be found. Because basically he says that, hey, listen, this is not going to be available all the time. At the moment, here I am reaching out to you. Even though I'm God, I'm reaching out to you and I'm saying, hey, come. Come without money and buy. Come and eat, come and drink, come and satisfy your needs. And I was just reading through it and just thought about just how amazing this God is. Many times I know we don't have a lot to offer in return, and sometimes it stumps us. We're living in a world that's just so full of very little for something, and sometimes you give a lot and don't get anything in return. But here it is. That's not how God works. He is always willing to give. He's always willing to say, hey, I am ready to meet your needs, to satisfy your needs. And you don't have to worry about having to pay a penalty for it. You don't have to worry about paying a cost. And it just speaks of his amazing, incredible love for us. And I just want to, let it comfort you that you may look around and you may not have what it takes to barter, to exchange. Just not too long came from the market, and the prices of just about everything is going up. And so basically, you want the stuff, you got to pay the price. But when it comes to God, He doesn't demand anything from us first. He just simply says, "Hey, I'm willing to give this." And so I want to encourage you, whatever it is, if you're feeling as if you don't measure up or you don't have what it takes to pay the price, remember that that's not how God economy works. God comes and says, hey, just surrender to me. I'm willing to give it. So that need, that desire, that thing that you are longing for, He can give it. He's willing to offer. He says, come. What's amazing is that, He takes us where we are, meet us at the point of our need, and then if there is need, changes us into this incredible, amazing new person, and then releases out, releases us back out into the world to go do the same for others, to go help him to do the same for others. And so I just want to encourage you. There isn't any prerequisite for God's love. There isn't any qualification, anything that you have to meet first before you can get from God. His love is just always there for you, for me. Remember that. If perhaps you're feeling a little off today, I just want you to let that sink in that you already meet His criteria simply because you're here. You're on this planet, you're alive. Bible says, for God so loved the whole world, every single human being. We are His children. We are created by Him so that He can love us. That's all that's necessary. We're here. we meet the criteria. Many things in the world right now that can take away your peace, but He's willing to give it. A lot of times, people are just sometimes for no reason want to take away your peace, but He is just there, willing to just give us peace, to give us His love, to provide for every need. That's the kind of God that we serve, and I just want to remind you of that. That you are loved. You are loved. God is just waiting. Just reach out to Him to do what it is that you need and desire for today. Amen. Have an awesome rest of the day. Remember, He loves you, and I do too. Be blessed.